they generate a lot of second chance points, or a lot of easy points, I'm sorry, because he gets rebounds, kick it out to the shooter. That's what makes him a tough team.
And when you look at like head-to-head matches with like marquee opponents, how would you separate like things that actually have big picture implications versus just things that are part of the regular season?
Well, they beat us twice, so we definitely want to win. We want to play good basketball for 4 quarters.
To what degree, if any, do you put any significance in like, hey, a regular season matchup might mean whatever down the line?
I mean, it's just all about how you play at the moment, and just try to build good habits throughout the game, and hopefully they carry over each night. So just try to be consistent with how we play, and it's a good challenge against a great team.
I know you don't like going deep into any type of relationship type questions, but I mean, you seem like you chatted with Russ more than you have in the last year and a half. I know he's someone with your history means a lot to you. How nice was that weekend to spend with him, to have conversations with him?
Does that have to do anything with basketball?
No.
So it don't really matter what we talked about. All that matters is the basketball court. So we got a tough one tomorrow.
What development did you bring to the starting lineup last night? How did you change the dynamic?
He brought another guy who at the center position that can put pressure on the rim, and everybody knows him as a lob threat. Good rim protector and blocking shots at the rim. So, tomorrow presents another challenge. He's going to have to guard 3 guys in the pick and roll a little differently. You can't sit back on PG or Melo, and you can't be too high up on Russ. So, we got to think the game a little bit more, and I'm excited for Terrell because he's getting better every day. He's got confidence now, and looking forward to a great matchup.
When you play against a team with guys that you've been used to seeing at All-Star games and stuff like Russ and PG and Melo, is there a little more juice to it when you see guys that you're so familiar with over the years?
It's always juice when you play the game that you love. So if you gotta have added juice, then I don't think you should be playing this game. So I know for a fact that those guys on the other end get juiced up to play anybody. And every time they step on the court, it's a great opportunity, and we feel the same way.
You see the game last night at all? Any of their game?
We had a game.
I mean, after the game, the highlights or anything?
Oh, no, I see.
Okay.
And what's Andre providing for you guys when you just look at everything?
Andre?
Yeah.
It's intangibles, stuff that don't show up on the stat sheet. A lot of people don't really watch full games, so they only look at what he does with the stats on, with shoot from the field. For us, we got to have Andre in the game because he's just so smart at everything. He might get a deflection, or he's stepping up in the paint and causing the guy to swing out to a shooter, and we get a good contest on him, or he grabs a rebound and kicks it ahead. Those type of plays you don't really see unless you watch the game and you know it. So he's not going to stand out. Even when he was an All-Star in Philly, his numbers didn't stand out, but his impact on the court means a lot to the team, and that's how he is for us.
So what is it about like the shooting part that's kind of, I guess,
like I said, it's overblown by who?
Just like numbers itself, just the general reaction.
Yeah, we live in the analytics world, so it's for fans who don't watch the game but want to be involved. It's easy to go back to the stats after the game if you don't watch. But if you watch, you see a lot of good players and a lot of players that add stuff to the game that you wouldn't really notice unless you watch it. So analytics is a thing now, and you can watch the first quarter of a game and determine what it's going to be like, and then you look at the stats after the game and kind of build your own story. So Andre is a guy that you just got to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't look at the stats.
So I mean, with all that, like, what do you kind of envision with what he can do for you guys in the playoffs and as these last few games, regular season?
What I just said is, just intangibles. Getting a good contest on one of the better players on the perimeter. Closing out to a guy, denying somebody, getting a rebound, pushing and kicking ahead. In Portland, he didn't get a shot up, but he changed the game with his rebound and his defense, and that's what we needed. So, sometimes he may score and make jump shots and knock down shots, but when he doesn't, he's still in the game. So that's the beauty of Andre.
Steve talked to you guys about your first 5 minutes, and he said that while he was in Hawaii, he had guys crunch numbers, and that was like the biggest difference between last season and this season. what was kind of your takeaway from his talk to you about like to the team about the first 5 minutes and what you guys need to do differently?
We just got to come out with a sense of urgency. You know, we got to take the game. We can't sit back and be relaxed and expect the game to just go our way. You know, sometimes we can do that, but most of the time, you know, we got to go out there and take it. You know, so it's not just about the first 5. It's about 48 minutes, a total 48 minutes, and how can we be consistent with that effort for 48 minutes? I wouldn't just say the effort, but just the IQ of the game, knowing what to be, knowing what passes to make, what defensive rotations to make. And we got such a smart team, we can do that. And that's a challenge he presented to us, and we're trying to go out there and do it.
Kevin, what is your take on what's going on in college basketball right now?
What's going on?
Just all these stories about with Andy Miller now that all these guys getting money and just.
Did I take any money?
I didn't know. I was just joking. Do you see any way to solve all this? Or?
Nah, I'm sorry. I don't really see anything. I mean, what you're going to do, you can't control an agent, or you can kind of keep them out of these programs, keep them out of the building, but it's too deep now. I mean, we've been at this thing for a long time, and this is a huge business now, so it's tough to stop. You know, obviously you can bring out stories to bring awareness to it, and, you know, I guess try to scare some of these guys in these programs into doing the right thing when it comes to that. But that's a whole other conversation when it comes to college players and how much they deserve and how much money they bring in for these programs and for the NCAA. That's a whole other story. So that's probably the reason why all of that stuff is going on.
You think some of it's hypocritical too?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, you want these players to go out there and play at the biggest stage, and Final Four is one of the biggest sporting events in the world in sports, and they don't get a dime for it. I don't think it's right. You know, they go out there and they slave for these programs to you know, go out there and win a championship just to bring just a good vibe to these programs. And most of these players, you know, these fans go to the game to see these players, and it's just like the NBA. You know, they want to see the best players, and they're not getting paid for it. And now I can understand why that other stuff starts to happen.
Do you think the one and done needs to be reevaluated?
Yeah, you should let these kids make a decision on how they want to. If they want to come out of high school, it should be on them. You know what I mean? You can't control everything. So if they feel as though they're ready, it's on them. They want to make a decision on their life, is on them. If they don't get drafted, it's on them. So you know, you try to control it, but you're still not really doing anything.
Would you
There was a report this morning that the Warriors would try to sign Joakim Noah if the Knicks bought him out. Do you have any thoughts about that?
No thoughts. All that stuff is rumors. I don't have nothing to do with that. I play ball. I don't make decisions on the front office. None of that. Of course, whoever Bob in the front office brings in, we want to embrace, but I didn't hear that story. I just got to do my job, which is to get better on the court.
Would you have come out?
Yeah, probably so. I needed the money. And I wanted to play in the NBA. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.